Dear students, this is module number 237 for the subject of Strategic Human Resource Management. And in this module, now we will talk about HR professional and change management. Well, I think you people have by now realized what is change, what type of change, and some planned models of change. And within those models, you have seen the different types of approaches, for example, best practice approach, analytical approach, and then the emergent models of change. Now it is fair to talk about what would be the implications and what would be the role of HR department or HR professional in bringing or ensuring the change happen in the organization. So, leading and managing change remains a key strategic role of HR professionals. If not HR professionals, then who? So, this is a question of philosophy. However, this could be the question of philosophy if it has not addressed. So, if something has addressed, it's not a philosophy. So, philosophy is asking about questions or thinking about questions we don't have answers to. So, leading and managing change remains a key strategic role of HR professionals. Ultimately, HR professionals, they have to deal with the people. And we believe that the human side of the organization is perhaps the most dominant and most important side of the organization, which will either adapt changes or they will reject those changes. So, HR should act as a change maker or change agent or the role of change agent. So, a change agent has been defined broadly as an individual or group responsible for leading change. So, as I said, that who is responsible for change? Mostly in developed organizations, in established organizations, the change programs they are planned by and they are implemented by and designed by the HR professionals. So, how complex it is when somebody is planning and when somebody is implementing, we will talk about that later, however. So, the success or failure of change programs may rest on HR professional or HR department. So, this is what I just said in the beginning. If not the HR department, if not the HR professional, then who would be responsible and who would can be accounted for not bringing the change in the organization? Or in other words, not changing when it is much needed. So most of the HR professionals get involved in change programs during their career, and or in their career when they are working in a large organization, particularly, um, they might have experienced, or it is expected that they have experienced a change program in their career. Well, the success or the failure is a different story. So, HR's involvement in the change process in many organizations is, in practice, very limited. As I said, that the HR role in many organizations, even in the beginning of the this course, we suggested that even in small organizations, the HR role is neglected or HR department is neglected. However, in the large organizations, even in the established organizations, many decisions that should be made by the HR professionals are made by the top management, the entrepreneur, or the owner of the organization, or if it is transferred, then the generations, next generations of those of the owner of the organization. So they are actually making these decisions. So despite that your organization is large and you are working as an HR professional, it is not necessary that you are given this mandate to bring or implement the change in the organization. So many HR professionals, they are very reactive to change rather than proactive to change. So we will see that what could be done in terms of proactive approaches to change and reactive approaches to change. But you might have observed, if you have experience of working in some organizations, that usually HR professionals, they are reluctant because they know that bringing change in the organization can affect the performance of the organization, can affect the stability of the organization, or the stakeholders of the organization may take a point against the HR that this is the HR initiative, and as a result of initiative of the HR, we are in a chaotic situation, or our performance is going down. HR is usually in many organizations is quite reactive, and they only involve in change when they are invited and when they see that the top management is really interested, or it is inevitable to avoid change because the top management is continuously insisting that whatsoever is going on, the dissatisfaction with the current level of performance in the organization. So the in making it in short, and cutting the point to the ultimate reason, HR professionals or HR managers in any organization or HR department is the key, and they are responsible for change. Thanks.